We are still living with the legacy of the careless use of asbestos and the widespread harm it caused to the health of still untold numbers of people. I hope that no one at today's hearing will seek to deny, as the industry did for too long, that asbestos causes serious, debilitating, and fatal illnesses, that there is a widespread health crisis resulting from exposure to asbestos, or that those in industry whose actions cause people to become exposed and sick should bear the responsibility for their actions. Just as with the tobacco industry, the days when the facts could credibly be denied are long over. What remains for us is to ensure that those who have genuinely been harmed are compensated and receive the care they need and deserve, and that the costs of that harm are borne by those responsible and not by the U.S. taxpayer or by the victims. That we are today in 2011 still trying to resolve this problem is unfortunate, to put it mildly. The 1994 amendments to the Bankruptcy Code provided companies facing mass future claims with the ability to get out from under the significant liability overhang and continue in business. Following the court in the Manville bankruptcy case, the Code allows companies to resolve all asbestos claims, present and future, and shift liability to a trust. Although there is a representative of the future claimants in the case, the actual future claimants are never heard. Their claims will have been sent to the trust long before they ever know that they're sick. The trusts are often underfunded and inadequate to the full cost of the harm. While there has been much discussion and no shortage of suggestions as to how to improve the resolution of these claims, some of which merit careful consideration, I cannot help but express a certain amount of irritation at some companies who spent decades concealing the dangers, failing to protect their workers, and fighting in the courts and in Congress to avoid responsibility, who now complain about the trust system. It's a neat trick to be able to dispose of claims that have yet to arise, involving people who never have the chance to be heard. I do not think anyone in the industry would suggest for a moment that we return to pre-Manville law and place these liabilities back on the company's books, where future claims could be paid out of future earnings. Asbestos cases will continue to plague us for many years because people unfortunately continue to get sick and to suffer. As we consider the economic impact of these liabilities, I hope no one would suggest that the cost to the companies for these injuries should be shifted to the victims in order to improve the company's financial outlook. Whatever the cost to the industry, the cost to the victims has been far more significant. There are some very serious issues indeed surrounding the administration of these trusts, the treatment of claims, and the extent to which justice is being done. I hope we can remember to keep our eyes on the ball, that our chief mission must be to ensure that victims, those genuinely harmed by the asbestos industry, are aided, and that the wrongdoers, not the taxpayers, foot the bill. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I yield back.